purchase a Mac Mini and face a very Apple problem. See, Apple has done a very good job with the Mac Mini considering the price to performance ratio in desktop computer and has provided multiple ports as well. But there are no legacy port like USB Type A to use your old mass storage devices or memory card slots, which are kind of a necessity for a person engaged in creative work. So we have ordered this RayCue Mac Mini stand or hub or whatever you want to call it. This comes with a price tag of 99 US dollars, which is roughly around 8 to 9,000 rupees as of now. And you get these items inside the box: user manual, the hub, Type C to A cable, one Type C to Type C cable, one thermal pad, screw, and one screwdriver as well. The box packing was good. Now let's look at the hub. It is made of aluminium and its weight around 314 grams. The build quality seems to be very good. This is the front side of the hub and it has two USB-A 3.2 ports along with one USB-C 3.2 port and one card reader. On the back side you get one audio jack, one USB-A 3.2 port, one HDMI 2.0 port which can go up to 4K at 60 Hz, one USB-C port for power and one more USB-C port which works as a host or input. This USB-C port for the power has been given just in case if you are using so many devices. Apart from this, it has a built-in NVMe slot which is underneath this cover. You need to unscrew these screws to open the cover to access the NVMe slot, which supports various SSD sizes. This hub can handle a maximum of 10 Gbps, which is kind of a bummer considering how many ports company has provided here. However, the company is offering a Thunderbolt 4 hub as well, which has fewer ports, and company is offering one SSD enclosure in the same design so that it sits under your Mac Mini. The first thing you should be careful about is the screwdriver that the company has supplied. Don't use this to open the NVMe slot cover as it will strip the screw thread, making it toothless. Use any other better quality screwdriver like this if you don't want to screw yourself. I have installed an SSD into the slot which is a Gen 4 drive and can go up to 7400 Mbps read and 6800 Mbps write speeds. Now we will look into some speed test. I didn't like about this hub is the placement of the SSD slot. See, when you install the SSD in here with the included heat tape, this plate works as a heat sink to keep the temperature of the SSD in check. However, the Mac Mini also sits on this plate. Since the Mac Mini also heats up on the bottom, it doesn't make any sense. This design doesn't make any sense. I feel that the SSD slot opening could have been on the bottom side, maybe for the better thermal, since it does not have any other active cooling system. And even with the normal workflows and day-to-day usage itself, this whole hub gets heated. Since it supports a maximum of 10 Gbps only, the SSD may or may not heat up too much, but still I feel it's kind of a risk, since I'll not be able to utilize the full potential of the SSD with the limited speed of the hub. I am going to use this SSD enclosure with Thunderbolt 4 support, and we'll leave the SSD slot empty for the time being in the hub. I will put in some other extra SSD that I am not using much. Now regarding interference, many people have reported interference in Bluetooth and Wi-Fi signals when using other hubs, but I have not experienced any such issue with this one so far. Now the question is, should you get it? I would say yes, only if you are going to use it for its port. See, the hub looks good and feels like the part of Mac Mini system with the same color, design and size. It has a very good build quality and it's not that much expensive also. You can consider the Thunderbolt 4 or Thunderbolt 5 variant of the same hub if your purpose is more storage speed. However, I would not recommend that, because an external SSD enclosure will always be handy for the portability. If you have multiple systems, you can plug and unplug the external enclosure easily. You cannot plug and unplug this back and forth on the Mac Mini and other devices every now and then. Also, it will look like a weird device if you are using with the laptop. This hub technically can work with a MacBook and a Windows machine as well, but since it has been designed to sit under the Mac Mini, I feel it's better to use it like that. That's it. Please like, subscribe and share the video as we are new on YouTube. Tata, bye bye and take care till we meet again. Thank you so much.